Have you ever felt like your life was falling apart, only to realize later that it was actually falling into place? That the chaos, the heartbreak, and the moments of complete uncertainty weren't the end but the beginning of something greater? If you've ever experienced this, or if you are in the middle of it now, then this video is for you. Stay until the end, because what you'll discover might completely change how you see your life and your journey through it. Let's begin by asking this. Who are you when everything you thought defined you disappears? When the titles, the relationships, the routines, and even the identity you've clung to are stripped away? This isn't just a breakdown, it's a breakthrough in disguise. What you are experiencing might just be the dark night of the soul, a profound spiritual awakening that few talk about but many go through. And those who come out on the other side, they're never the same. Today, we're diving deep into the signs that you've survived the dark night of the soul and what that transformation means for your life. But this isn't just about understanding the process, it's about recognizing that this journey was meant to happen to align you with your true purpose. Now, before we go any further, let me ask you to take a moment to engage with this content. If this message resonates with you, if it sparks something within you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. By doing so, you are not just supporting this work, you are helping others find these insights when they need them most. And share your experience in the comments. Your story could be the light someone else needs to hear right now. Let's explore what happens when your old self begins to dissolve. It's terrifying, isn't it? The person you thought you were, the one who lived by societal expectations and carried the weight of the world's definitions, starts to fade. At first, it feels like you are losing yourself, but in truth, you are shedding the layers that no longer serve you. You are not being undone, you are being remade. But here is the paradox. The first step to finding yourself is losing everything you thought you needed to be. This process, though painful, is the foundation of true spiritual transformation. It's like the universe is saying, "Let me take away what isn't real, so you can discover what is." And that leads us to the unknown, a space that most people fear, but those who've walked this path learn to embrace. When you no longer have the answers, you start asking the right questions. You realize that not knowing isn't a weakness, but an invitation to trust. To trust yourself, to trust the process, and to trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. Have you felt this pull? The surrender to uncertainty, the letting go of control. It's a terrifying and exhilarating experience. And here is where the magic happens. As you let go, life begins to flow. You stop clinging to old patterns, and suddenly, you are open to possibilities you never imagined. But the dark night of the soul doesn't just strip away the external. It forces you to confront what's inside. Your emotions become raw, unfiltered, and inescapable. Joy, pain, love, anger, they all rush to the surface, demanding to be felt. At times, it feels overwhelming. But this isn't punishment, it's a portal. It's through these emotions that you connect with the essence of life itself. Have you ever noticed how, after facing your deepest fears, the world seems more vibrant? The sunrise isn't just a sunrise anymore, it's a masterpiece. The pain you once avoided becomes a teacher. You start to see beauty in places you never thought to look, and with that comes a sense of profound gratitude. You are not just living, you are alive. As you move through this transformation, you might notice something else. A craving for solitude. The noise of the world no longer resonates with you. You find peace in the quiet, in the stillness, in the space where you can truly hear your soul. This solitude isn't lonely, it's liberation. It's a sanctuary where you can reconnect with the truth of who you are. And as you embrace this stillness, something else happens. Your circle begins to shrink. The people who no longer align with your energy naturally fade away. At first, this feels like a loss, but soon, you realize it's a gift. The relationships that remain are deeper, more meaningful. They are connections built on authenticity, not convenience. This shedding of old connections is a reflection of your alignment with purpose. Suddenly, the things that once consumed you, status, validation, material success, lose their grip. You are drawn instead to what truly matters. You discover your why, the reason you are here. and it lights a fire in your soul. You are no longer chasing a life others have designed for you. You are creating a life that's uniquely yours. And here is the ultimate sign of transformation: peace in the face of adversity. The storms of life no longer shake you. You've faced the abyss and come out stronger. You've learned that peace isn't about avoiding challenges, it's about knowing you can handle them. You carry this peace with you, radiating strength and clarity, inspiring others without even trying. This is where you are nowhere where you are headed. This journey has shaped you into someone unshakable, someone who understands that the cracks in your soul aren't flaws. They're the places where the light gets in. And now, the question isn't, what have you been through? It's, what will you do with it? This is your moment. You didn't endure the dark night of the soul just to return to who you were. You are here to rise, to shine, and to live a life that's fully awake, fully alive, and fully aligned with who you truly are. Take this moment to reflect. Share your journey in the comments. Write, "I am ready to step into my purpose," as a declaration of your next chapter. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights like these. Together, we'll continue this journey of transformation and growth. As you step into this new chapter of your life, remember that the transformation you've undergone is a gift not just for yourself, but for the world around you. The dark night of the soul wasn't merely about breaking you down. It was about breaking you open. It was about peeling away the layers of illusion, so you could rediscover your essence, your truth. Now, as you align with this deeper truth, you'll notice that life begins to feel different. The challenges that once felt insurmountable no longer hold the same power over you. You've learned that every obstacle is an opportunity, every setback a lesson, and every moment a chance to create something meaningful. This isn't just Server Valet's mastery, and yet, the journey doesn't end here. What comes next is the true test. How will you use this transformation to shape your life? How will you channel this newfound strength, clarity, and purpose into action? This is the question the universe is asking you now. To answer it, start by tuning into your intuition. That quiet, inner voice that has guided you through the storm is still with you, clearer and more trustworthy than ever. Pay attention to the synchronicities, the subtle nudges, and the moments that make your soul feel alive. These are your signposts, pointing you toward your purpose. But let's get practical. As you integrate the lessons of the dark night, take small, intentional steps to align your life with your soul's calling. Maybe that means letting go of a career that doesn't fulfill you. Maybe it's mending a relationship or walking away from one that no longer serves you. Or perhaps it's as simple as making time each day to meditate, journal, or reflect on your path. Have you noticed how the smallest actions often have the most profound impact? By dedicating even a few minutes each day to mindfulness, gratitude, or self-reflection, you create space for transformation to continue. You're signaling to the universe that you're ready to keep growing, keep learning, and keep stepping into your purpose. And as you do, you'll begin to feel a deeper connection not just to yourself, but to everything and everyone around you. This is one of the hidden gifts of the dark night. It reminds you that you are not separate from the world. You are part of a greater whole, a vast, interconnected web of energy and consciousness. And as you heal, grow, and align, you contribute to the healing and growth of the collective. Now, let's talk about the ripple effect of your transformation. When you live authentically, when you walk your path with courage and clarity, you inspire others to do the same. Your energy becomes magnetic. People are drawn to your strength, your peace, and your light, not because you have all the answers, but because you embody the truth that it's okay to not have all the answers, that it's okay to be in the process, that the journey itself is the destination. This is why your story matters. Every struggle you've faced, every breakthrough you've achieved, has the power to resonate with someone else. By sharing your journey, whether through a conversation, a social post, or even just by being yourself, you become a beacon of hope for others who are walking through their own dark night. So let me ask you, how will you share your light? How will you use your story to inspire, uplift, and empower those around you? Take a moment to reflect on this, and if you feel called, write your thoughts in the comments. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And as you continue this journey, remember to be patient with yourself. Healing isn't linear, and growth doesn't happen all at once. There will be moments when you stumble, moments when you doubt, and moments when you feel like giving up. But don't let these moments define you. They're just part of the process. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step forward. Now, let's shift our focus to the present moment. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Feel the stillness within you, the calm beneath the surface. This is your anchor, your reminder that no matter what happens, you have the strength to navigate it. You've proven that to yourself time and time again. And if this journey feels overwhelming at times, remember this: you are never alone. There's a community of people walking this path with you, a network of souls who understand what you're going through. By connecting with them, whether online, in person, or through shared stories, you create a web of support that makes the journey not just bearable, but beautiful. So here's what I invite you to do next. Take one small action today that aligns with your purpose. Maybe it's journaling about your vision for the future. Maybe it's reaching out to someone who inspires you. Or maybe it's simply pausing to express gratitude for how far you've come. Whatever it is, do it with intention, knowing that each step brings you closer to the life you're meant to live. And if this video has resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement not only supports this channel, but also helps others discover the guidance they need on their own journeys. Together, we're creating a space for transformation, connection, and growth. This is your time. You've walked through the fire, faced the shadows, and emerged stronger, wiser, and more aligned than ever. Now, the question is not, what have you been through? But, what will you create from here? The possibilities are endless, and the path is yours to choose. Stay tuned for more insights, tools, and inspiration to help you navigate this journey. And as always, remember, you are not alone. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come.